These 5 books, they have changed my life. Hi guys, my name is Eric. I'm a personal trainer, which basically means I help folks to achieve their fitness goals. But today we're going to speak about something different, which is books, okay? So the first book that we're going to talk about is this one, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, okay? So I read this book when I was 18 years old. I was very young at that time. I think I was still in high school. But what I've learned from this book is the importance of showing interest on other people. So whenever you are doing this, those people, they're gonna feel like you are the coolest person in the world, right? And also you're gonna make them feel special about themselves whenever you are doing this. So I took this principle very, very serious. I apply this principle whenever I'm going, even when I'm networking, even when I'm speaking with my clients. I use this principle all the time, right? So like I said, there are so many principles in this book, but this one more specifically, you can use it anywhere and it's very easy to use, okay? And also, if you never read this book, please grab a copy now, guys, and read it now. I promise you, you won't regret it. But it's very old, but it's still effective at this time, okay? Then the second book is by Gary Vee. I'm sure you guys know this guy. The name of the book is Crushing It. I feel like this is the first book that he wrote. Yeah, so I've learned a lot from this book, but since I'm doing my own business, I always wanted to monetize what I'm doing, right? And I didn't know where to go. This book has taught me a lot about that, how to be visible on socials, especially now. Things are changing each and every day, but then the goal is for you to be relevant all the time and also to make money out of your passion, right? So since I'm a coach, I always want to be visible. I always want to be relevant. And yeah, I want everyone to know me, basically. So this book has taught me a lot about that. And also there are a lot of stories about people who are very successful in terms of their business, and also how they were able to monetize their business on socials, okay? So you can get a lot of inspiration from this book by listening, or rather by reading those stories from this book. Is one of the best books ever from him. But I feel like this is the old book from him because he has written lot of books, okay? Then the third book that I would definitely recommend is this one, Mind Power by John Kew. So if you love the book The Power of Subconscious Mind, you definitely love this one also. It basically speaks about the importance of the subconscious mind. In most cases, we use our subconscious mind, but we use it in a different way, right? Meaning we use it in a bad way. We tend to think negative, right? But this book has taught me a lot that if you want something, you need to make sure that you think positive about it, right? Whether you want to have your business or you want to have a family or whatever the case might be, you should think positive about that so that you can attract it, right? But then you can use your subconscious mind as your advantage in this case, right? Making sure that you think positive all the time, right? Because you become what you think about, right? If you think negative, you're gonna attract things that are negative. But then if you think positive, you're gonna attract things that are positive, right? So this book has taught me a lot about how to use your mind, and of course there are a lot of insights that you can learn from regarding your mind, how to use your mind, because your mind is very, very, very powerful, okay? Then the second last book, This is Marketing by Seth Godin. This is also one of my favorite books. This guy, he has taught me a lot about you being the best at what you're doing. So since I'm a coach, my goal is to be the best coach in the world, right? When it comes to building muscles or losing body fat, my goal is to be the best in the world in that. Of course, I'm not saying I'm gonna be like the best. There are a lot of people in the world, but my goal is to strive to be the best. But you cannot do that by doing everything, right? I cannot do that by being a boxing coach, by being a strength coach or aerobic coach. I need to focus on one thing. So this book has taught me that I need to focus on one thing so that I can be the best on that thing, right? I'm sure you guys, you know Messi. Messi, you only know him by him playing soccer, right? You don't know him by playing rugby or him singing. You only know him by playing soccer. He's the best at that, right? But then I love Cristiano Ronaldo, guys, so I would say Cristiano Ronaldo is the best in the world, okay? So you guys get the point, right? So you need to focus on one thing and make sure that you're the best on that thing. So this book has taught me that you need to have your niche and make sure that you're the best at that. And also, if that is the case, make sure you also use your clients to get you other clients, right? But then you need to be the best in order for you to do that. So this book has taught me that, guys. This is one of the best books that you can also read if you are starting your own business or if you have your own business already. Then the last book is the Bible. The Bible, guys. This book has taught me a lot about God's relationship with humanity, right? We all know that God, his goal, he wants us to live the perfect life. And in order for us to live a perfect life, we need to follow his instructions. So this book has taught me that I need to be able to obey God's instructions all the time. The specific book that I would definitely, the specific book that I would recommend here in the Bible is Proverbs. One of the best books ever, guys, if you want to know how to live your life. But of course, this book, it has a lot of stories. You can actually read it. Make sure you read it every day. Yeah, man, I just love Bible, guys. I just love Bible. Anyways, I hope you did find value on this video. I know it was very, very different from what I normally share, but I hope you did find some value on this one. And also, if you are new on this channel, please subscribe, like the video. Up until next time, folks, peace out.